of school, I want also to extend my warm welcome to graduates, to their parents, family, friends, faculty, students, and a special welcome to Board President David Franz and his wife Joanne to his baccalaureate service tonight. I am now pleased to introduce this evening's speaker. Jack Hawbaker earned his bachelor's degree in music education from Indiana University of Pennsylvania. He joined the faculty at Mercersburg in the fall of 1985. Not only has Jack taught music in the classroom, he has done all the many things teachers in schools like this do. He has directed the band. He has directed the jazz band. He has headed the technical and sound program. He has been head of the fine arts department, a dormitory dean in Fowl Hall, and currently serves as director of community service and dean of Diamond Hall. Jack and his wife Karen are the parents of two sons, Kip, class of 2010, and Kyle, class of 2014. Please join me in welcoming Jack Hawbaker as this evening's baccalaureate speaker.
That darn technology.
Oh, is that what he's
He's panicking. He's panicking.
He came here the year my dad graduated.
Yeah.
I don't know how those things work.
Yeah, right. You're taking a picture of him.
Okay, you ready? Okay, now let's add it.
He's sweating.
Mr. Hale, colleagues, parents, and guests, and most importantly, the class of 2016. Graduates, I have a secret to tell you. In my 31 years here, in this instant, and at this moment, you are the best class we've ever had. In fact, I have a proclamation to make. By my authority as king of the moment, I am proclaiming the entire class of 2016 as members of the Hob Squad. Now, for those of you who don't know what that means, the Hob Squad is the title that my advisory group has taken to use for themselves in recent years. It's a badge of honor that we wear with pride, and I want to share it with the whole class. Now, like I always tell my boys though, this is a lifetime appointment. It does not end when you graduate tomorrow. When you come back to campus for reunion weekends or whenever, I hope you'll check in and let me know how things are doing. In fact, let's make a date. June 11, 12, and 13 in the year 2021. We'll all have our 5-year reunion weekend, and the first beer is on me. I cannot express to you how honored I am to have the opportunity to speak with you today. I confess that I have for a number of years considered what I might say on such an occasion, but I never really thought I'd have the chance. In fact, when Maya Miller asked me to do it, she had a lot of trouble convincing me that she was serious. I can assure you that it is a responsibility that I take very seriously. Now, I don't suffer any great delusions that you'll long remember what I say here, but for now, let's just enjoy the moment. At our recent Pops concert, there was a little tribute to my retirement, and assistant head of school and my longtime friend, Debbie Rutherford, told the audience that she and the rest of the faculty get a little nervous when I have a mic in my hand in front of a crowd. Well, Debbie, I guess you guys are sweating bullets right now. I look around this room, and some of the greatest life-changing events for me are represented in this room. Before I came to Mercersburg Academy, I taught for 12 years in a local school district, first in the middle school and then in the high school. Harper Tice's mom was my drum major in the high school marching band. Lexa Tremmel's dad, my star tuba player. Mallory Seitz's mom played flute in my middle school band, while her uncle played drums and was my middle school drum major. So many wonderful connections to the larger Mercersburg community that I love. I stood right down there and sang to my beautiful bride, Karen, just before she walked down the aisle, nearly 26 years ago. We stood right over there and recited our vows to each other. And we've returned to that spot every year, 25 times so far, on July 7th, our anniversary, to recite them again to each other. My oldest son, Kip, was born the day before spring concert. So when I stepped out on the stage of the old Boone Hall to begin the concert, it was the first time that the Mercersburg community had seen me in my new role as father. To thunderous applause, I got to proudly announce his birth to the school community, who supported me through raising Kip, class of 2010, and my younger son, Kyle, class of 2014. Now, I titled my talk today, Changed for Good. Why did I call it that? I assure you that the double meaning does not escape me. If I say that I've been changed for good, I might mean that I've been made better. But I might also mean that I've been changed forever. Well, I'd like to think that I've been changed for both. Now, I'm a firm believer that while each of us chart our own destiny, we are influenced in so many ways by those around us. We become, if you will, an amalgam of the personality traits, vocal phrases, fashion sense, political opinions, etc., 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 of everyone we meet. Of course, it's obvious that we get certain things from our parents. Graduates, I promise you that you will experience one day that terrifying moment when something will come out of your mouth and you will stop and shriek, "Oh, damn, I've become my mother." Maybe not tomorrow, but wait till you have kids. Have you ever stopped to think about your life trajectory? Graduates, I know, has been laying heavily on your minds as you struggle to choose just the right college to prepare you for God knows what in the future. But I'd like to give you a little example of how lives get changed by others, and, well, why not talk about me? Hey, you gave me the microphone. And besides, they say talk about what you know, and I know neither. Let me give you my career in a nutshell. I was teaching at James Buchanan Middle School 43 years ago. I loved it there, and without a push, I might have spent my entire career there. But the principal saw in me some promise and gave me an opportunity to serve as director of an environmental camp, which led me to Camp Common, where I met the owner, Morgan Levy, who also saw promise in me and hired me as a unit leader, leading to 8 wonderful summers at Camp Common, where I met hundreds of new friends from far and wide. To a small town boy from Mercersburg, that was literally opened up a whole new world for me. They changed me for good. Meanwhile, at my primary job, the superintendent decided that it would be helpful to move me from the middle school to the high school, a change of trajectory. While teaching at the high school, I got a call to come and perform here at Mercersburg in their production of Music Man. Armed with my newfound confidence in learning about the outside world, I said, sure, why not? Now, I lived in the town of Mercersburg all my life, and I confess that I was amazed at what I didn't know about this school. When I found out that faculty lived in the dorms with the students, that piqued my interest. You see, I was single at the time and kind of becoming convinced that that wasn't going to change. The idea of being able to hang out with my students and play Peter Pan and never have to grow up was amazing to me. So when I found out that a music position was opening up, I applied. Here I am 31 years later. Now I have to also confess that making the decision to start a new life at Mercersburg was a little scary to me. I was convinced that Mercersburg students were all boring eggheads with their noses in books all the time. I wasn't even close, was I, guys? And I worried that the faculty were all intellectual, high-powered elite types wearing tweed jackets with patches on their elbows. These guys, did you see the dance concert? Some of the finest cross-dressers with whom I've ever had the pleasure.